Hi students, today we are going to discuss about integration by parts. Then let's say students, what is the rule to integrate by using the method by parts? So here students, let U and V are two differentiable functions of a single variable x. Here students, we assume u and v are two differentiable functions of a single variable x. Now using product rule of differentiation, now students, using product rule of differentiation, we have the derivative of u into v is equal to u, the derivative of the function v, plus v into the derivative of the function. That means students, dy by dx ub is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. We all know that the product rule of differentiations. Now students, integrating both sides, we get, since as per the definition of integrations, if the derivative of u into v is equal to this, that means here we can say that students, the integration of this part will be, that means the integral of this part will be u into v. That means it will become students uv equal to integration of u dv upon dx into dx plus integration of v du upon dx into dx. Students, by the definition of integrations, we can write after integrating this expression will become this expression. Now this implies the value of this part will be u dv upon dx into dx is equal to uv minus integration of v du upon dx into dx. Let's students, we assume this expression number 1. Now here students, we assume this u is equal to fx and dv upon dx is gx. Here let u is equal to fx and dv upon dx is equal to gx. Here students, in expression 1 we have to need the value of v and du upon dx. Now from here du upon dx is equal to f dash x, we know that, and by the definition of integration this part will be integration of gx is equal to v, gx dx is equal to v. Since students the derivative of v is equal to gx, that means we can say that the integral of gx is equal to v. Now from expression 1 we get u, the value of u is equal to fx, integration of fx, and dv upon dx is equal to gx fx gx dx equal to u fx u into v, that means v is equal to integration of gx dx minus integration of v, the value of v is equal to integration of gx dx, and the value of du upon dx is equal to f dash x, and whole dx for this integration. Now students, we can arrange this expression. It will be this implies the integration of fx gx dx equal to fx into gx dx minus integration of the differential coefficient of fx, that means f dash x into integration of gx dx, and for this integration all dx. Here students, this expression is called integration by parts. Here students, through these methods we can easily integrate the product of functions. Now students, this is the derivation to find the formula to integrate by parts. Here students, fx and gx are two functions of x, and their product is fx into gx, and then it function for integrating we can express in this formula. Then we can easily integrate these functions by the knowledge, by the previous help of previous knowledge. So here students, if we assume here fx as a first function and gx as a second function, fx as a first function and gx as a second function, then we can write the integration of fx gx dx is equal to first function into the integral of second function minus integral of the differential coefficient of first function into integral of the second function. This is the required formula to integrate by using by parts methods. So students, learn this formula to integrate using by parts method. Now students, here one question is arising: how to assume fx as a first function and gx as a second function? What is the rule to assume first functions and second function? Let's see. Then students, generally we use preference of order by using Eilert rule. Eilert rule. That means students now using Eilert rules for preference. Yes, students. Here, students, Eilert rule. Eilert rule, which through we can select easily first function and seventh function in our given integral. So, students, let's first of all we will seek to know what is Eilert rule. That means Eilert rule, I-L-A-T-E. I stands for inverse function. Inverse function, that means sin inverse x, tan inverse x, etc. L, logarithm function. L, logarithmic. Logarithmic function, that means log x, etc. L, A means A stands for algebraic function. That means x. One, x square plus 1, etc. T, trigonometric function. That means sin x, cos x, etc. As you know that. And last is exponential function. That means e to the power x. Here, students, if we have given in our integrand in such type of function, then we have to select as a first function inverse function, then second we have to give preference logarithmic function, then algebraic function, then trigonometric function, then exponential function. Generally, students, we follow Eilert rule to select as a first function in our given integrals. Here, students, for example, if our given integrand is x cos x dx. Here, students, x is an algebraic expression and qx is trigonometric functions. So here x, we have to select x as a first function. That means fx, and cos x is a second function. That means gx. Now, students, we can easily integrate by the help of using by parts methods. So here it is so important to select first function and second function. So, students, I want to suggest you kindly for selecting the function as a first functions, kindly remember Eilert's rule. It will be very useful to select first functions and second functions. So it was the derivation of integration by parts, and selecting first function and second function, rule is Eilert rule. So students, watch carefully and seek to understand the derivation of these methods and Eilert rule. Thank you so much.